exactly right.
There is your camera shot that I have to fix.
Dude, I forgot how short you are.
Thanks, dude.
You're like Lou Mangello short.
I am like Lou Mangello short. Actually,
I didn't think anybody was
Dude,
Mangello.
Well, you're taller than Lou, though.
When I go toe-to-toe, I'm still taller than
There you are.
Were you there when he was talking about Vinyl Nations last Wednesday?
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was at, they were over Whispering Canyon.
Okay, because I was trying to recognize, he must have been in the back or something then. Because I was trying to recognize it.
I'm repping BYU tonight.
Yeah. The view.
The view. Go Cougs.
Alright, now, let's get this closer. Yeah, you'll have to not touch it. Yeah, you guys are talking and sort of talks to it.
What's up? Topher and Beckerman into his house. I'm no longer a captain.
No. Oh, that makes you the only captain.
Yes, no, that's not fair. I will pick up shifts if I have to.
Nope. I work there permanently. You do not. Ergo, I am the only captain in this room now.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Heather!
Hello. Hey, Mike. Thank you so much. I
What
appreciate
is
you
that?
coming tonight.
I keep in mind she's going to have to be quiet.
What's on my head? Is that what you said?
She's wearing one of those hats from,
It's my Tinkerbell hat. Because in honor of the Tinkerbell Marathon.
Oh, I had no idea. Like I said,
Topher doesn't.
I know nothing about marathon running.
Yeah, the only thing I run for is a sale. So.
I need to start learning about marathon running.
It's fun.
Oh, by the way, FYI, I saw Lou tonight and he wanted me to tell you all hello.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Tell him hello and happy anniversary.
I can never tell it. I can never tell if he likes me or mad at me or if he's okay with it.
He says hello to
He
everybody.
says hello to everyone.
It's everyone.
I'm just impressed he knows who I am.
Well, he wanted me to say, hey, make sure you tell Frank hello.
Yes, that's what he said.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
Frank.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Mike's
I
my
was
witness.
there.
Mike is my witness.
Wow. Wow. See, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy now.
Good, because it is
Awesome.
freezing here in Florida. Let me
It's
just
like
tell you.
30-something degrees.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
No. And it's cold for you guys.
Wow.
It's freezing here in Missouri.
How cold is it in Missouri?
The high today was 32.
Well.
Oh, no.
Can I?
Well, it was 80 here yesterday. Hey, well, I mean, when it's 115 during the day and 110 at night,
Heather, do you see my face right now?
Yes.
I'm not amused.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Actually, no. Right now, I don't mind this weather right now because I'm gonna be outside a lot, so the moderate temperatures are fine. It's supposed to warm up tomorrow.
Where's it from? It's 80 degrees.
Arizona.
Phoenix. Yeah, no, when we get cold weather, it's like a privilege. Hannah, like, she'll be all, I'm cold. I'm like, stop your whining. It's a privilege to be cold here.
Where's Hannah today?
Hey, Mike, when I say
She's
I'm
not doing
impressed,
homework.
when I say I'm impressed that Lou knows who I am, it's because he knows like thousands of people.
But
So-
that's his gift.
Yeah.
It's
That's
honestly
his gift. That really is a gift he has, right?
one time, and you can come back like a year later and no one remember who you are.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hard. That's a tar.
So, moral of the story is leave a good impression on Lou Mangello and you're gold.
Well, I mean, I met Lou in 2010 when I was down there, and Disney Dean and I followed him around Epcot for a little while, and then last year when I was down there in October, Chris, I got to go over and say hi, but then I realized he was doing a tour. He had a couple with him, and he must have been doing a tour. But he was nice enough to say hi. So.
Oh, of course, yeah.
There was a period of time for like 3 months where I ran into him every week. And I didn't try. And it was even, I stayed like late. It was like, event stuff. And I would run into him. And then I haven't seen him for 4 or 5 months.
He's everywhere.
Okay,
He's
Chris,
ubiquitous.
Chris, are you up to doing Masterpiece Theater?
I'm always up for doing Masterpiece Theater.
Okay. Well, I think what we'll do is I'm trying to during a break I'll have to see if I can get it emailed to you. But I think we'll do a scene from Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back.
Okay. Do you want do you want me to do Mickey Kermit?
What do you want to do?
If we're gonna do 4, I can do Mickey Kermit. If you want to take Donald Goofy.
We'll just do 2 voices. We'll do Darth and Luke.
So I'll do Kermit.
You want Darth or Luke?
Well, Kermit should be Luke.
All right.
No, I think that'd be funny if he was Darth Vader.
I think he should be.
I'll be Darth Vader then.
No. I think Kermit should be Jar Jar.
Jar Jar. Aw.
Luke, I am your father.
This could explain a Goofy thing that's been long running of why is Goofy not a pet. He's somebody else's father or he's evil. I don't have Darth Goofy though. I have Darth Mickey.
Oh.
Mickey.
Look, it's Chip.
It's Chip. I went to get Chip and Dale.
Yep.
They had no Dales. They only had Chip.
Uh-oh.
So I need a Dale.
Okay, let me get my recording started here.
Yeah.
So I'm.
Hey, Heather, if I find a Dale, I'll let you know.
Okay. Hey, you know what? Can you guys help me out with sorcerer cards?
Hold on a second.
Beckerman has his, so he's got the whole stack.
I need to play that yet.
It's fun.
Do you buy them? Do you buy them, or how do you get them?
You get them at the firehouse. You can only get 5 a day.
Unless you're me.
Unless you're.
That's cool. That's all right.
Hopefully, I'll be trained in the firehouse soon.
So I got to run to the firehouse every day and get 5.
Yeah,
basically.
You can get a different.
You can get 5. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know if somebody could help me out and get some, or I didn't know how that worked.
They're like Pokemon. You trade them.
More or less.
More or less.
Aw, can you get some and trade them to me in the mail?
If I get extras, Heather, I'll be more than happy to send my extras to you.
I have one deck done.
Awesome.
61 through 70 got pulled.
It's not a concussion this time.
Why is your head cut off? Oh,
What's up?
Where's Keith?
The microphone.
It's not a concussion this time. Frank, is that you?
No, it wouldn't be me at all.
I don't have any parents.
What hat are you wearing tonight?
I don't have any parents.
What Disney hat are you wearing tonight, Frank?
My
This?
por mantengan
Yeah.
alejado de las puertas hat.
This is a Disney cast member cap. It says diversity with a Y is Mickey.
Mickey?
My
No.
gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
That'll be
This is
fun.
so awesome! Keith? No, or Frank?
Yeah.
Cut it out. Look at my face.
Anyone know? You want to ride I don't know the name of it.
Maelstrom?
Maelstrom.
That was so awesome.
It's scary. It's frightening.
I wanted to win the Powerball last night because then we would be having Mr. Frank's Wild Ride mega party at Walt Disney World.
Ooh.
I heard nobody.
I already have like this whole thing all planned out what I'm going to do with the money after it's all charity and trust fund and all that other stuff, but we're going to have like a monster party at the World.
Oh, Heather, this is just for you.
What? You know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wish I could have had him record my voicemail for work. That would have been funny.
Chris, why do you look so stunned? That was Bill when he did Pluto, and
I know.
Heather was so excited.
Where's Shelly's house at?
She went,
I love Chip and Dale. They are my favorite.
see?
There we go.
Yeah, that's
So
what she
Keith, you got us all dialed in? We ready to roll?
No, I have to line up all the shots. I got people in the studio here.
Okay. I didn't know if we were like wasting time on the Vidcast network.
No.
Do you have like the little symbol that you could put like in the bottom of the screen, like ABC, CBS, NBC?
ABC.
It's there. You just can't see
Is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, baby, it's so late. ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's got to be shrunk down a little bit more.
Wow, we've got a hey guys, we got a busy chat room.
Yeah, we do.
Awesome.
Thank this guy
Who's
right
in
here.
the chat room?
Well,
Who's in
This
there?
guy right here.
Ryan's
my
there.
buddy, my best friend, Mike Beckerman.
I made a blanket statement on the running team website and on Twitter. So
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Well, I know Dr. Tigger, I know Ryan, I know Niece. I'm not sure who Larry Yoa is in
I
there.
know who that is. She's on the running team.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Well, that's what Hannah Banana did. She has decided to join the Trek team.
I just need to tweet it out.
Yeah. So what we did is I took her to a running store last weekend where they do the infrared scan of your feet, and then they put her on a treadmill and they watched her jog for 45 seconds, and then they play the video back, and then they watch your feet and everything, and then they spent like almost an hour with her trying to help her find the right shoes.
Oh, did we just go offline?
I thought you said they made her jog.
In the chat.
Hey, it's Dina. I thought you said they were going to make her jog for 45 minutes.
No, 45 seconds. So
Yeah,
that was really neat. So she's all excited. She wants to run the Walt Disney World marathons.
Yeah. Heather, check out my sweatshirt.
Frank, you remember you have to play the opening theme, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You see my sweatshirt, Heather?
You just
I
let me know when
did. I'm
you're
surprised
ready.
they're going to keep the mascot. Because there was another school that just voted recently not to have the cougar as their mascot.
Well, understandably so, but, you know, this is different.
It was another Utah school. I just had to laugh so hard. I'm like, really? You already have a major university there, and that's their mascot.
Dragon Alley's in the chat room.
Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Hey, Dana. It's two of your favorite boys in one room. What?
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, in the chat room, Heather.
Moving the mic.
Let's see.
Mike is falling itself.
It's falling?
Okay, guys, when the host talks. Oh, I'm losing control already. In the chat room, Larioa says it's 19 degrees in Virginia, and Dr. Tigger says it's 23 degrees in northeast Pennsylvania.
Wow. See, as usual, we're having a heat wave.
Do you know who we're missing in the chat room, Frank?
No.
The McGowans.
Gowans.
They can't be there. Brian sent me a message, and they've got play tonight, and they got to break down the set.
Gotcha. So who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the mouse surplus prizes?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how hot it is here. It's 64, so we're still warmer than anywhere else.
Yes.
Okay, right now here in the beautiful state of Florida,
Sunny Florida.
State of sunny Florida, right near Walt Disney World, it is currently
150,000 a month.
Why am I hearing something I'm supposed to be muted?
46 degrees.
46 degrees. If anyone wants to see, it is currently this.
Wow. Well, I didn't even use that one. I guess I should have used that one, huh?
That's what I use. FYI, I love this thing.
I'm so glad.
More than your unborn child.
I love this thing more than my unborn child.
There you go, 66. And I'm hoping we get rain. Please, 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 we need rain. We're already almost 2 inches behind our rain total for the year.
Arizona's an arid desert climate. If you go on the Living with the Land boat ride at Epcot, you will know that arid climates are out in the west.
Thank you, Topher.
You're welcome.
By the way, Mike, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, Frank.
I get very focused, so I'm sorry.
No, it's not your job.
I would
That's
have been a lot
everybody's
friendlier.
job.
Oh yeah, this is my best friend Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Mike, this is everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Widcast Network Studios.
Oh,
You guys
shit.
know that, right?
Frank.
What?
And you got 2 spots you can see the Hangout if you need to see it.
So guys, just as a friendly reminder, Valentine's Day is next week. Don't wait until the last minute, which would be sometime Tuesday. So tomorrow, if you need to
I
get
have to
anything
buy
for
anything
Valentine's
this
Day.
Or if you need it.
Okay.
Not even for your mom? You're not going to send your mom a Valentine?
I make my mom a Valentine.
Well, there you go. You still need to, you should have mailed it last week.
Oh, trust me.
Hey, guys.
If there's a Valentine's Day, there should be a Valentine's Day for the guys.
Oh, yes. I don't believe in the commercialism of Valentine's Day, but I do believe in what it symbolizes.
Dude, we should send Dana a Valentine's
Okay.
gift.
We should
So,
send Dana a Valentine's
I'd like
Day.
to hit the record button.
Okay.
So I'm going to start the audio record, and then Frank, I'll give you a some kind of signal. You can't see me this time.
That's okay. Just hit your record button, and I'll start it up. Let's go.
You'll hear me do I'll do a countdown, but I won't say the word 1. That's all. That's how you'll know.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
All right. I'm about to hit the broadcast. Three, two.
Long one. Haha.
From their spinning teacups, where they ponder the difference between Tweedledum and Tweedledee, it's the Mr. Frank's Wild Ride Show. We're gonna have great Disney talk, music, mayhem, and mirth.
Gosh, oh boy. What's mirth?
So let's round up our hosts as we start up our engines for Mr. Frank's Wild Ride Show. 'Cause Mr. Frank's Wild Ride Show is the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Hey, welcome everybody to Mr. Frank's Wild Ride. This is Disney Frankness with you, and again, we've got my cohorts in crime. We've got Disney Big Sis. Hey, Heather.
Hey, everybody. How are ya?
And we have my buddy down in Orlando, Chris_Topher. Hey, Chris.
What's up, people? How you doing? It's your friendly neighborhood cast member.
And so we're here on, I believe, if I remember, I think when we had Bill on, that was episode 34, I believe. So I think this is 35.
Best episode ever.
It's actually 35.
Wait, this is 35. 34.
We're 15 episodes away from 50 episodes.
Actually, I had finally got our website cut up, Chris, and back in November we couldn't remember the number, and so we said we already had recorded 55 episodes. So apparently we have 20 lost episodes.
I wasn't on any of them, so it's okay.
So yeah. So thanks for being with us, and everybody in the chat room. We've got a happening chat room tonight, and we appreciate you guys being there. And for everybody who listens and watches on the Vidcast Network, it's vidcastnetwork.com. Keith Barrett lets us be able to put out this nice video, and people get to watch us record. And we appreciate that with Disney Keith on Twitter. And, of course, it's Vidcast Network on Twitter. So, you all right there, Chris?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is it so cold down in Florida now that you've just now you got a cough?
Yeah.
I
caught something last night.
Well, I figured you must have because that's Mike sitting next to you. I thought maybe you caught Mike last night, but he's on the show. Captain Mike, 88.
Captain Mike 88.
Captain Mike 80. Now, is 88 significant, Mike?
It is the year of my birth.
Mike is 12 years old.
Now I feel
Oh my
old.
gosh! In '88, I was 6 years out of high school.
In 88, I was 6 years old. How does that make you feel?
It always makes me feel old, but I've always got I feel older, and then I look at Keith. There's nothing. Oh, there's a pregnant pause there. Thank you so much.
My brain doesn't work.
My brain never works.
It's Sunday evening, and everybody's brain is fried. Is that what? Except for Heather, because Heather is the voice of reason.
Heather's
That's me.
So fresh.
So what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to talk here to Captain Mike. It's at Captain Mike 88 on Twitter, and he's part of the crew over there at Lou Mangello for WDW Radio. WDW Radio. Everybody knows Lou, so I guess that's I don't have to describe that. We appreciate him being here. We're going to talk about the marathon because I need to hear about it. Because if I hear about the marathon, I feel like, Heather, that I've exercised.
I told him, I said the only thing I run for is a sale. So
I'm so svelte now because I've lost so much weight that I'm ready for that.
yay! There you go.
Yeah, you
No,
bet.
I was excited that you would come and talk with us, Mike, because so many of our friends do the runs, and you see people tweeting out pictures of it and Facebook, and it just looks like it's so much fun. But I know you've got to physically train for this, right? You didn't just wake up one morning and go, you know what? I think I'll run a marathon. So what do you do to prepare? Or did you do that?
Sorry about that because that's kind of how I did it.
You ran a full marathon just waking up one day, not exercising, sitting on the couch and said, let's run?
No, not a full marathon. I actually did a half marathon this time around, but
Just 13.1 miles, whatever.
No.
13.1 miles. Oh, I also did the 5K the day before.
Oh yeah, so in total it was like
What?
16 point.
Wait, so isn't there, okay, so aren't there like the 3 races? There's the 5K, the half, and then the full?
Yes, you have your
And then
5K,
isn't there,
your-
and then you get, I'm sorry, what?
So you have your 5K, which is your family fun run. For the kids, you have the Mickey Mile, which a lot of kids seem to love doing.
Sure.
And then you have the half marathon and the full marathon.
Now, as an adult, you get different medals, right?
Correct.
Did you bring your medals with you tonight?
I did not. They are actually home in Sarasota being framed.
Oh, okay, all right. That's cool. But isn't like if you run all 3, don't you get one that's called like the dopey or the knucklehead or something?
The idiot stick.
It's interesting because they didn't have a medal for it per se, but amongst the Disney community, we call it the dopey.
The dopey.
No, if you run the half and the full, they call that the goofy.
Yes, and
I call it plain crazy.
that
Yeah, there you go.
You do get a medal for the goofy.
So what's it like? I mean, how early are you there? Tell us a little bit about the process, like registration. How does this all go?
Well, this time around was actually quite interesting for me because this marathon weekend I really didn't have plans to run, and it was very last minute for me. In fact, I had no intentions of running the half marathon this marathon weekend. It kind of just fell in my lap, per se. I signed up for the 5K probably the day before registration closed. It was at 99%, and that was the only thing I was supposed to do that weekend.
Now, do you have to pay to do these runs, or do you have to have park admission and pay to do the runs, or just pay to do the runs, and then you can not be in the park?
Yep.
What?
Run, park mission, not necessary.
Okay.
So what had happened was I signed up for the 5K, and I was only supposed to do the 5K. This was actually my first running thing with Disney, which was really exciting. So come mile 2 during the 5K, I put my foot in my mouth now for saying it, but I said that I was really upset that come mile 2 that I only had one more mile to go, and I was having such a good time. And one of my friends heard me was like, "Hey, I'm not going to run tomorrow. You want to take my bib?" And I said, "You know what? I'll go ahead and do it." So
I don't know you.
So then I ran a half marathon. I did.
You did.
On a whim.
Wow. So what goes on during the races? I understand there's characters out. I mean, do they give you water, bananas, or is it just, you're just all excited, ah, and you just run?
Yeah.
That's what he did. He went, ah! And just
You just run like a Monsters Inc. the whole time, or what? So
everyone
what
was going
happened?
nuts. There was people cheering all throughout the race course. It was absolutely amazing. They do have characters along the race route for the 5K. Actually, this year it was 3 Caballero themed, so they had the 3 Caballeros there, which was awesome.
I love the 3 Caballeros. They're my favorite.
They are pretty awesome.
They are awesome.
Name all 3, Chris.
4 o'clock in the morning, taking pictures with people.
What time, Mike? Sorry.
4 in the morning.
1 in the morning?
4.
4.
Which would be 1 in the morning your time, Heather.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but at 4 in the morning, are you guys all there lined up to start racing, or how early does this run start?
4 in the morning to get with your group if you're running with a group, take pictures with characters, just mentally prepare, and then the race itself is at 5:30 in the morning.
And where do you run?
During the 5K, you generally run through Epcot. Sometimes I've heard you can run a 5K through Animal Kingdom with such things as the Everest Challenge, which is in May.
That's a 10-mile run, isn't it?
That would be a tough terrain. I mean, just even being in the park that day walking around, that's kind of, that's not like the most even pavement surface.
Yeah, it's interesting because they have we all know the bridge in France, and that's probably the hardest thing to overcome at that point because that's almost at mile 3, and at that point you're just like hurting everywhere. But nonetheless, I decided to run up.
It's causing an
Wow.
Wow.
Just get it over with.
So, well, on the half marathon, where did you run?
half marathon you started in Epcot, the parking lot of Epcot. You ran down World Drive towards the Magic Kingdom, and then you would run through the Magic Kingdom, head back towards Epcot, run through Epcot, and then finish in the Epcot parking lot.
Wow. Now, how long did they give you to finish these? Obviously, you finished ahead of the sweepers, right? But how long did they give you to run these?
I was really worried about the entire time. Actually, I don't know if he's in here right now in the chat, but there was someone I met that day. His name was Nathan, who I decided to run with. He's also on the WDW Radio running team. And our only goal is to finish ahead of the sweepers. We didn't think we were going to, finish in under 3 hours. We had no idea how good we were going to do. Anyways, turns out we finished in 2 hours and 55 minutes.
That's great. I mean, for the first time and not really training, that's awesome.
It was absolutely awesome, and a huge thanks goes out to the cast members working that day. I mean, there are points where you just want to give up, and they keep on encouraging you, and you have everyone cheering for you, helping you out, and it's an amazing experience.
Now,
That's fantastic.
Last year, Chris, didn't you help at the beginning?
I volunteered at the half and the full. I handed out medals for both last year.
Well, I remember the picture of you and Amanda Tinney in the rain.
Mhm.
So, and it was dark. It was like wee hours of the morning, and.
Oh yeah, we were pulling the mylar like blankets. That was not fun. It was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And mylar does not smell good at all.
Especially in the rain.
3 o'clock in the morning, you kind of want to, as my friend Roar would say, boke, which means to throw up, but all over the place when you smell mylar.
Oh, yeah.
But my goal next year is actually, I think I'm going to run next year.
You can run in half?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm saying this right now on the show.
I'm going to hold you
Okay.
to it.
I'm going to run the Walt Disney World 2013 half marathon.
All right.
All right. Well, if Hannah has it her way, she'll be running it too, so we'll have to see how that works out.
Maybe we can have a Mr. Frank's Wide team.
You should do
Oh,
it.
Yeah, you and Hannah could run. I'll cheer. Go!
I'll do it.
You know,
I want to do it.
I'll do it if I.
Let's have like a really good sale at the end of the race, and then, I'd be like first.
Does it count if I use my scooter?
No.
You know what? We could retrofit that thing like
There are
like
people
Mater and
that race
Tom
in a
too.
wheelchair, which I have
They
seen,
do the hand crank. It's the hand crank wheelchair. They do
for
that.
13.1 miles, believe it or
13
not.
miles.
Wow.
The Wide World of Sports did it. Shannon, there's cast members that do it, and she's one of the cast members that did it. She does the hand crank. She does the hand crank. I'm like, my arms would be dead.
Yeah.
My knees are dead afterwards, don't forget about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, Mike, this was this the first time, or have you done these marathons before?
Well, for me, it was my first time doing a long distance run. I had previously done track back in high school, and I didn't really continue in college. So I decided, well, it's Disney. Let's try this out. It could be a lot of fun. And I did, and I had a great time.
Oh, awesome. Well, one other thing I have, it has nothing to do with the marathon. You're Captain Mike because are you? Does this mean you're a skipper?
I'm not a skipper. I'm actually a friendship boat captain over in Epcot.
Ah.
Oh. How long have you been there, Mike?
There are 3 cast members in this room.
How long have you been there, Mike?
2 years now, actually. Almost going
2
on
years.
3.
Yeah, 'cause my little Hannah last year, she's like, Mom, did you see him? I'm like, so I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Are you sure she wasn't talking
She
about?
likes your uniforms.
Oh,
It's Mike's favorite.
they are my favorite.
Well, how many people were on Lou's team?
We have probably well over 100 people now.
Wow.
It's amazing. What we do is we make donations towards the WDW Dream Team project, which is why is this my phone right now?
told you to prepare for this.
It's okay.
Poor guy.
It's not live or
I
anything.
got it.
I mean, come on.
It goes towards the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and any money that we make goes towards bringing a kid down to Disney World.
That's
And
nice.
we were actually able to bring 2 kids down this marathon weekend, and I got to meet both of them. And knowing that I ran for them,
Yeah.
the experience absolutely worthwhile.
It's good stuff.
That's incredible. Yeah.
So we appreciate you being with us and sharing a little bit about the marathon and.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people are very timid to do these marathons and all these running events, but
Right.
honestly, anybody can do it. If I did it, anybody can do it.
That's
Lou
true.
Mongello did it, anybody can do it.
If Mike Becker can do it, I can do it.
I like that one.
So Mike, what was your favorite thing about this? What was your favorite thing about it, and what was the most surprising thing about it for you?
I loved the amount of characters they had out, and they were all rare characters too. Like they had Scrooge McDuck. They
Oh
had
my gosh!
Darkwing Duck. They had
I'm doing a marathon. I'm doing a half marathon.
Darkwing Duck.
I've been wondering where they've been hiding, but I've been wondering where they hide Scrooge McDuck because the only time I've heard that he's been out at all was when Heather we had Mom's panel Erin on about over in Disneyland Paris,
Right?
and she
Right.
talked about there was Scrooge McDuck, but I've never heard of him being out at the Disney parks here.
Yep, he was out during the half marathon and the full.
That's cool. And okay, so Darkwing Duck was
And
there.
then what surprised you most about the process, about the whole thing? What surprised you?
I think what surprised me the most was myself. I didn't think I was at all capable of running 13.1 miles without being in some sort of pain or trying to give up.
Or dead.
But the adrenaline, the adrenaline gets you through and you have a great time. And even if you're running by yourself, you have a great time.
You know.
The thing that I've noticed from the times I volunteered for it is that Run Disney puts on an amazing show. They are so well organized, and everything between the volunteers, the cast members, whatever it may be, everything is so well put together.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they just have everything together.
Yeah, if you want to go start running, doing a Disney running event is the way to break into it. There's no better place to do it.
And the medals are awesome.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Will you send us a picture of them when you get them back framed?
Yes, definitely.
Apparently it was Ludwig, not Scrooge.
Dana, actually, both of them were there.
Ludwig
Yeah, that was a big controversy on Twitter for a day.
Ludwig von Drake was there too?
He was there too.
right next to Scrooge.
Oh my sweet. Dang. Come on.
And did
It
you say
was-
Darkwing Duck
Dude,
too?
you want to see them? Run a half marathon.
Apparently.
Did you say Darkwing Duck too?
Yes,
Yeah.
Darkwing Duck.
Wow.
All right.
I think probably one of the most amazing parts of doing the Run Disney events is running through the Magic Kingdom. That gave me my second win right there.
That sounds fabulous. All right, well, maybe I'll have to start running for something other than a good deal.
Well, thanks
We'll
again,
do
Mike.
it together, you and me, and Hannah, the three of us.
Yeah, well, when... Oh, hang on. I'm grabbing something.
Heather,
When I spend my life in shoes that look like this,
Yeah, when
wait,
you
but when I spend my life in shoes that look like this, you know...
when you can start running in
I don't
pumps.
have much, I
I've
don't
seen
have
people
much
running crazy.
athletic shoe time.
Just don't run in those.
Oh, I have, and I'm a champion at climbing rocks in them.
Okay.
Heather, you never cease to amaze me. You never cease.
Yeah, I know.
All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for being with us, Mike. We really appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, anytime.
And tell us again, specifically for WDW Radio, what is your role there?
I am the videographer / editor.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
I love my job. though.
Oh, so you were the guy in 2010 that edited me out of the show. Okay.
No,
No, it wasn't him in 2000.
that wasn't me in 2000.
No, I'm just kidding, Heather. But I did. That's when I met Lou, and he was doing his bit about the. He was going around all the places for food and wine, and I happened to be there, and he came over, and he came suddenly over to me and said, "This man looks like he needs some meat," and I made an offhand comment because as an old comic, I said something that wasn't really appropriate for a Disney podcast. And so it was funny. Lou laughed, but I knew it wasn't going to make it on the video. So anyway, that was me. I got in trouble. Let's take a let's not take a break yet. Let's give away a prize, and then in the second segment we'll do the news and we'll have a travel tip from Disney Big Sis. Now, Chris, since you have a new segment that we're starting on this show, I'll take back the role of hosting the giveaway, and I'll use my Disney Seen It cards, guys.
Okay.
I know some of these questions are really simple, but gosh, the point of it is we want to give a prize away. So we've got to give away 2 Panama hats, 2 Disney Panama caps.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those are really nice prizes.
I know, Chris, you want one.
I know, Chris. We don't get any prizes.
But I am ineligible to get any prize, including an American Idol winner's plaque.
Oh my God.
You are your own prize, Mr. Topher.
Yes, Chris.
Not for Disney. Good enough.
Heather, you always make me feel good.
We know all about what you need to have. We know that you're disappointed many times.
Okay. Wait. Let me tell you about being disappointed, okay?
All right.
So, for those of you, and I'm just still a little chapped about this.
Yes.
But for those of you D23 members, you know that there was this huge event that they're going to do at Disneyland on Tuesday, March 5th.
Yeah.
Part of it was you could go into Walt's apartment.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and there was also, you can ride the Lily Bell, which if you go in on the track, they'll let you ride anyway. You could go in the Dream Suite and dinner at Club 33. So I ran out and I bought a little dress. I bought a new dress for this because I would think that an event like that would have a dress code. So I went out and I have this really cute dress. And that morning I start clicking refresh because we're at that weird time zone. So it was at 10 California time. You could start clicking on the ticket. So at 58 before the time change, click refresh. Somewhere between my time 11 and 11:01, the click here thing finally came up as I'm hitting the refresh button. Oh yeah, click here, sold out. It was between 11 and 11:01 this event sold out. I don't know how many tickets they had or what happened or whatever it was. The event was $250, and it sold out within the first minute. So I was really sad and disappointed that I couldn't get a ticket because we're actually going to be at Disneyland during that time, so I was really excited. But, yeah, a little disappointed. And then there are some people that just took and had to, rub it in, I got a ticket, ha. And, it's just like, wow. So hopefully they'll do it again. They said they're going to do it again. But, I mean, wouldn't that be an amazing thing to get to do?
Yes.
So now I have a new dress.
I would go just for Walt's apartment alone.
I would go just for
33.
Well, I did in Walt Disney World. I did the backstage magic tour, and one of the guides for the tour said that he was allowed to go up there because he won some special cast member thing, but he had to wear a suit and tie. That they would not. I mean, they told him that when he went up there, he had to wear a suit and tie.
Yeah.
So that's why I went out and I bought a new dress. So needless to say, I have a new dress, and I think we're going to go to Steakhouse 55 so I can wear it instead.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Heather, because I know you were...
That's all right. I'll try it next time. I was just a little irritated. I mean, it sold out in less than a minute. What an amazing event. So I'm hoping I can go next time.
Okay. Well, let's get back to giving away this prize to the chat room. And help me out here, guys, because Chris, you can see the chat room from there. So help me out as the first person who answers this question.
Is Mike eligible?
He'll probably win, right?
Yeah, I know. Right?
That's not a fair question. Now, come on.
I'll keep myself out of it.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say if he's eligible, really.
Okay, this is appropriate just for our show. Chat room. First question wins a Disney Panama hat. Rat Mole, and Angus McBadger are friends of what Disney character?
I could answer that in 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I know.
Anybody in the chat room getting it though? Who's getting it first in the chat room?
In the chat room, Rat, Mole, and Angus McBadger are friends of what Disney character?
Well, come on, people.
Come on.
Come on.
You're okay.
We
You folks
do-
from Florida, you're a little bitter about this one.
Yeah, we do have a slight.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
Don't rub it in. I will never speak to you again.
Now remember, there's a slight delay between the broadcast and the chat room. We're looking. We are looking. Hey, just to let you guys know, meanwhile, Blackjack Joe from California, Disneyland person, Heather.
Hey, Joe.
He's in the chat room. Glenn's in the chat room again. Glenn Watts. Come on, guys. Somebody can guess this one.
Come on.
Ask it again, Frank.
Rat, Mole, and Angus McBadger are friends of what Disney character?
I knew this as soon as you said mole.
Yeah.
Guys, it's associated with our show.
Should I say something? Can I say something? Can I give him a clue?
We no longer have this as a ride at Disney World.
Multica!
Heather at least asked. Chris just comes out with it.
Multica!
Oh my gosh, I don't. Are you guys? I mean, Chris, do you see anybody guessing? I don't. I'm in the chat room. I don't see anything.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, I got. Okay, we.
Someone said Bambi? Someone said
What?
No.
Right, it's not Bambi.
Guys, stop. We've got Niece who says Toad, and then Dragon Alley says Mr. Toad. Which one's correct?
I would say Mr.
Toad.
I would say Mr. Toad more. Yeah, it's Mr. Toad.
Okay, well then that's our friend
Dana.
Dana. Yep. All right, Dana. I'm going to send you after the show a direct message, and I will give you the information to give to Mouse Surplus, and we thank Mouse Surplus for letting us give out prizes during the show. Check them out at mousesurplus.com and at Mouse Surplus on Twitter. So we will be right back, and we'll do a little Disney news, and we're going to get a travel tip from Disney Big Sis. Okay, now let me see if I can quickly get this script for us.
So my segment is right before Mouse Surplus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yeah, it makes more sense that way. You're absolutely right.
Okay, yeah.
And thank you again, Mike, for coming in tonight. I know it's late there, and you probably have to work tomorrow, or you could have had a hot date, but thank you.
No, I don't got to work tomorrow. Where's my hot date?
When does she get in?
2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right.
You ever seen that talking about Luke?
No.
No. A bunch of people answered. I've seen answers up there for a while. Yes, most people.
Yeah, it looks like the chat room froze for a second.
The chat room froze, people. We had
Very
technical
good.
difficulties.
It doesn't matter. The first is still going to be first.
Yep, Dana was still first.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
you have 2 hats to give away, right, Frank?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna give away another hat, guys, in the chat room. So just stick around. We'll be giving out another prize. Let's see.
I'll have to run upstairs and take sync. You guys can't hear me.
So Heather, what are you sharing with us tonight?
I'm sorry, what?
What kind of tips are you giving us tonight?
A great one.
She can't say it. There's people in the chat room.
Do I look amused?
If I tell you now, they'll hear it, and then it'll be like wasting my breath.
Okay, so I'm doing Goofy as Vader, and you're doing Kermit as Luke, right?
Yes.
Kermit is R2-D2.
I'm taking Pearl to see that for Valentine's Day on Thursday. The 3D Star Wars.
Master Luke.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Life. Oh, so you two. So you two know, I'm no longer in recreation.
I know.
Oh, really? What are you doing?
As of tomorrow, I'll be right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
Yes, it will.
Yay! That's awesome.
No, I'll be doing Main Street guest ops.
Pack
So
shit.
pack and like,
You're going to be doing town hall?
yeah.
He might be, yeah.
Say hi to my friend Jim.
Okay.
He might also be doing sorcery.
I might be doing.
Yeah, you'll have to see if you meet that guy, if that guy I was telling you about, if he's still there.
Chris, you have to
He's
wear
like the head of Main Street.
I do get to wear a red bow tie and a blue vest and a white dress shirt.
Aww. That'll be so cute until it's 110.
I have.
Tell me about it. Like, I love the recreation costume except for the fact that the shorts went all the way up my legs.
70 got pulled.
Woo! Sexy legs.
Well, you know, that's me we're talking about here.
And when you use them, is this what you see?
Hmm. They have, I think it's 3 separate animations.
Well, some of these excite you a lot more than others.
Yeah.
There's a Mr. Toad card.
There is a
there.
Mr. Toad card in there. He's number 50.
I got Mr. Toad before you.
You know what? I still have it.
I still have mine too.
I was happy I had all the monorail cards, and then they had the
So
accent.
are they different? Everybody that goes through, you get different cards? Like, or is it the same 5 a day?
That I know of, because of, what was it? It was a copyright issue. There was a Woody card that had Slinky in the background, and they had to get rid of that.
But they still
Aww.
Yes, I don't know.
They still have a Woody card though. I have the new one. It's in there.
Like Woody. We're already looking for costume ideas for Halloween. So if you guys have any, because somebody said it goes Woody and Bo, but Bo gets sold or given away, and I don't think I want to go as that.
She does get given away. It's true.
So Frankie, getting near ready?
I am almost there. I am editing this little script, and I'm letting Chris. I'm highlighting it so Chris knows which part is which.
Thank you.
I'm trying to highlight it like I did when we were with Bill, when you did with Bill last time. Which, by the way, was so awesome.
Oh.
Doing voices with Bill Farmer.
We did voices with Bill Farmer. I got to do, like, voices with Bill Farmer.
He was funny. Because he couldn't do the Disney characters. He did, like, 100 other characters.
Yeah, he did so many other voices.
Yeah,
I want to be like him when I grow up. If I grow up. I won't grow up, never mind.
Although it wasn't like he didn't do Disney characters, because during the show he did Goofy's voice and Pluto, so...
And he was just so sweet and such a gracious man that I really liked him.
Yes.
You need to have him again. And hopefully I'll be better composed.
Poor Chris. Does Mike like your Goofy statue?
You've seen the Goofy statue, haven't you? The one in my room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he's okay then, right?
Actually,
No.
oh, I got the one from the, what do you call it? The Room for One More event.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, come on. Sorry, guys. This takes just a little bit. I apologize, Keith.
Dana left the chat room.
Dana left the chat room.
Okay.
He's probably watching the Grammys.
Probably.
Grammys are overrated. It's better. Did you guys hear about Whitney Houston?
Yes.
Crack kill. That's all I have to say. Now, Whitney Houston died at the age of 48 today.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah, very tragic.
Don't do drugs.
Oh my, I did that.
Which one killed her?
Okay. It's a short scene. I just sent it to you, Chris.
Okay.
All right, so let's we'll come back and we'll do Disney news, and we will have Heather's travel tip. And for everybody in the chat room, stick with us. And in the third segment of the show, we're going to give away another hat. So here we go for our intro into Disney news.
Gorge, and now it's time for Disney news.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. And now we're going to travel coast to coast and find out what's happening in the parks. And we always start with the West Coast. Heather, what's happening out there?
Well, the still construction continues. But the big thing that's coming up is Leap Day. For the One More Disney Day on February 29th to March 1st, the park will be open from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Oh. They are anticipating high crowds for that day at certain times. So if you're planning to go, I would get there early and plan to stay until the next day. I wish I could be there for that day. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and it sounds really exciting, and it sounds like they're going to have some extra fun things planned at the park. The other thing that's happening at Disneyland is the New Orleans the New Orleans Bayou Bash with Tiana. So Princess Tiana has her Mardi Gras procession, and then there's the Jambalaya Jazz Cavalcade and the Royal Street Bachelors and the Mardi Gras procession. And then they're having a special photo op there in the Court of Angels, which is such a beautiful place to go and visit. So, and then they're also having New Orleans-style snacks. One side note for those of you that have gone to Disneyland and have enjoyed the music of Ernie. In fact, I think it's kind of interesting. Tonight's the night of the Grammys, and I think Ernie's sitting there on the corner in New Orleans Square has probably entertained more people in his time at Disneyland than anybody tonight that's winning a Grammy. He has retired, sadly, and he was one of the musicians that Walt hired, and the 3 or 4 of them said that, I think there's 3, there may have been 4, so I may be getting my history confused with how the number, but the deal was that they would come to work for Walt only if they got to keep their mustache. And so until they started allowing other cast members to have facial hair, these were the only men in the park that were allowed to have mustaches. So Ernie has since retired, and I would just like to say thank you for the many years of enjoyment. This August when I was there, he saw my birthday button, and he played Happy Birthday for me. So anyway, we'll miss you, Ernie, and thank you. Park hours, if you're planning a trip, currently go through March 25th. The extended hours start on March 11th. So until March 11th, the hours are pretty much Monday through Friday, 10 to 8, both parks. And then from March 11th through March 25th, then the park hours go 8 to midnight. Other big Disneyland news is the Matterhorn has a full steel cage structure around it while it goes through. It's refurb, total refurb, inside and out, and then they'll have new bobsleds. You will no longer lap sit. You will sit side by side, from what I understand. So my husband was really disappointed that there will be no more lap sitting. But then the other big news is Cars Land. We keep hearing June 15th as the date, and then other Disney sources will say, no, there's no official date, and then other Disney sources are saying it's June 15th. So sometime in June, Cars Land will be opening, and we're really excited about that. So can't wait. And also Buena Vista Street, from what I understand, is supposed to try and open it all at the same time. So I think that's about it for the West Coast.
Okay. And now we switch to Orlando and down there at the World. What's happening, Chris?
All right. Hello from the East Coast, from your friendly neighborhood cast members. Yeah. Mike's going to help me out with the Walt Disney World news going on. Mike, why don't you start with Sorcerers?
Okay, so Sorcerers has been playtesting for about the past 3 weeks now. There is a now concrete opening date of February 21st. That is Tuesday, February 21st. So if you are in the area, come down and play it. It's an awesome game. To defeat all the villains, it takes about 4 hours total, but it's well worth the 4 hours.
Wow.
4 hours.
And you did that yesterday, Chris, didn't you?
Yeah, I played for about. I took my roommate Bryce. He and I went, and we went to go visit a friend of his in the parks. But we did Fantasyland. It took us about 30 minutes, maybe. It all depends on how many people are there,
Sure.
and how long you have to wait for the next portal. But it's really cool. I have a lot of fun with it. Like Heather said, you know what's going on at Disney World right now, Mike? Construction. Fantasyland looks so good. Beast Castle.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
Oh yeah, it's about in all honesty, like you see it from a distance, but it's like 5 feet tall apparently. But it looks so good, and Storybook Circus is coming along well.
It should be open mid next month.
Yeah.
They're saying.
So Fantasyland is looking amazing. They've got you can see the village for Beauty and the Beast. The village looks really good. It's like a totally new thing. The sad part is Dumbo's gone. Dumbo that was there for 40 years.
Right.
Gone.
Well, it picked up and moved.
They picked it up and moved it, but you're used to seeing Dumbo right there.
Sure.
And it's a fence.
Yes.
It's a fence.
The fast pass is right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fence right now, but it's gonna. To be honest, the way that as busy it is over there right now, it's probably a good thing of the expansion of the movement because it'll open up a little bit more traffic flow.
Yes, right now in Fantasyland you're noticing a lot of foot traffic because the way the construction is, it's very hard for people to move through. So once that'll open up, Fantasyland will be able to wide open.
Also, speaking of races, the Princess race weekend is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So if you're coming to Disney, be prepared for delayed traffic pattern.
I will also be running in the 5K for that.
Wow.
Awesome.
Michelle Obama was here for a fitness, to promote fitness. She was at Wide World of Sports to help promote fitness.
Yes.
Here this weekend. Caused a little bit of baggage in the parks, but it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad at all. So she was here to promote fitness and wellness, which is really cool. If you do go to Hollywood Studios, if you ever went to the Prince Caspian thing, that's gone. It's been gone for, a little while now. They're getting prepared to put something else there. Rumor is it's the fairies that are going to be there. It's going to be the new Pixie Hollow, apparently.
We didn't do too much yet.
Yeah.
Oh, when you said the fairies, first thing pops in my mind was with Sleeping Beauty's fairies. But you're talking about the...
It's not Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. I almost said Mayweather. She's a boxer now. She's a boxer. Put him up. But yeah. And that's pretty much, as far as I know, right now, currently, just construction and sorcerers and the Princess Marathon weekend, half marathon weekend. That's
Cool.
what's going on.
It's a half marathon, you're right.
It's the Walt Disney World.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. And Heather, now you have we have our new segment with Heather, Disney Big Sis Travel Tips. And so what are we talking about today?
Okay. Well, I wish I had a little bit bigger screen, but here's my suitcase.
Okay.
And we always travel when we fly Southwest. So this was something that I brought last year when we took my dad for his 80th birthday to Walt Disney World. And you know how all the suitcases have the little one up front where there's not a whole lot room for a lot of stuff? I'm going to show you what I pack in that. So the first thing that I pack in there, which is really helpful, is a portable shelving system. As you can see, it folds completely flat.
Okay.
So it folds flat. It's got as thick as maybe the 4 wires. And then when you bring it into the hotel and you drop it down, it's a portable shelving system.
There you go.
That you can hang in the closet, because when we were staying there, we're a family of 3, but that time we were a family of 4, and there's only so much room in the dressers. And my dad, who's 80, is very particular about, he doesn't like other people's stuff touching his stuff.
Okay.
So we let my mom and dad use the dresser, and then of course they had things that they needed to hang in the closet. So we needed a spot to put our things that we would normally put in a dresser. And so with this, it was just perfect. We just hung it in the closet. It just hangs in there, and then this one has 6 compartments in it. So my daughter had 3 compartments, I had 3 compartments, and it worked out just perfectly. It just hangs in the closet, and it doesn't really take up that much room. And then this is as big as it is at the top, so it doesn't take up that much room in the closet. So that way everybody can have their own space, and nobody's feeling like they're not getting their fair share of the resort room. So, and if you stay at some of the smaller rooms, we were lucky enough to stay that time at Old Key West, and so much bigger room. But if you're staying at one of the value resorts, space is a premium. Mm-hmm. So to be able to take something like this in your suitcase, and it's lightweight and it packs, and you put it in your checked luggage, and it just gets scanned right away. And I travel with this and then a few other items I'll show you, but I've never had the TSA open my luggage or question what it is. So that's my tip, and it was cheap. It was like, I don't know, I got it at Target, and it was $12.
There you go, $12, and you got your travel shelving. So you got
travel shelving, and it gives you more room. That way nobody's like feeling. And then my tip for next week is the dreaded bathroom and how to store everybody's stuff, instead of having it all over the counter and where's my bag. And so that's next week.
Okay. All right. Hey, and I should add to the news for everybody who's listening in or watching and so forth that we're working on, we have a new sponsor for the show, and they are helping to put together a website. So we'll have a much improved website where we should have a blog for Heather and a blog for Chris. And so they're going to share all their information for, the travel tips. And Chris is starting his new segment. We're calling it My View of the World.
My View of the World, with world being a capital W.
Right. And so Chris will have some information there, which he'll also do the segments in the show. And, of course, for those listening and you're wondering, what is Heather describing, go to vidcastnetwork.com, or you can go to Vidcast Network's channel on YouTube, and you can see our video, and you can see that portable shelving. So stick with this. We'll be right back, and we're going to have my View of the World with Chris and Masterpiece Theater. Okay. All right, that was Keith coming in and out of the show.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It didn't work. I'm going to try it again.
Okay. And then for those of you that are still listening or in the chat room, I got that at Target, and it was in their closet organization section.
And
it's super light.
And guys in the chat room, and I do mean guys. I believe these are Dr. Tigger, I believe, is a fella too. So we've got 4 guys there, and guys, we're going to, when we come to this next segment, we're going to give away the second prize too.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Boy, there's a delay. It looks like on a big delay on the.
I know. I'm trying to kill it.
Yeah. Because I see Heather still showing off her shelving.
I'm folding it to put it back in my suitcase.
Oh, okay.
For March.
I forgot I have a mic right in front of me.
No, I meant it was still showing on Vidcast Network right now that you were showing the shelves. You were holding them up for the camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a delay there that Keith's working on.
Oh, my dad is so funny too. It's like, do not put your stuff near his stuff.
So we're going to do Mouser Plus, My View of the World, Masterpiece Theater, and then good night, right?
Yes, sir.
Because I have to be at Disney University at 7:30 in the morning for my Once Upon a Time is Now training for Magic Kingdom.
I wish it was me.
Orientation.
Yeah.
So that's the specific training for Magic Kingdom. It's called Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time is now.
Just like Epaz Discovery did.
I had no idea.
Wish it was me, man. I had one of those weeks last week where if I could have, I would have packed up and ran away to Disney World.
I would have been here to welcome you.
Well, yeah, we would have said hi.
We all would have said hi.
We all would have been here like,
You'd have
hey.
been like, okay, over there's the employment office. Go.
So how is it? I was down there for 10 days, Chris, and I didn't get to meet Mike.
You get to meet who?
Mike?
Oh, Mike. I didn't
Maybe you met him on a friendship boat. Maybe he was one of your friendship captains.
We might have at some point.
And now you know who it is.
Well, I'm at the friendship boat seasonally, so I'm currently more so working at finishing my degree, which will be done in May.
Was it? Chris,
What's
wasn't
your
the...
degree in?
What's that?
She asked
What's your degree in?
Oh, communications.
Yeah. Up top.
What's that?
Communications.
Chris, wasn't that what we were on, was the friendship boats?
No. Are you talking about from Wilderness Lodge?
I thought they had to send a friendship boat over because of how big the scooter was. I thought that's what we were on, was a friendship boat.
Those are boat launch boats for Magic Kingdom. They're only called friendship boats over at Epcot.
Oh, all right.
But Mike could technically drive those.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I want to.
Yeah, no.
All right.
You'd be a transportation pass member.
I would.
I want to be on the water.
Those
Oh,
are fun. Yeah, I think those are driven by like the Lake Patrol people.
I just want to be on one.
Oh yeah, those are pretty cool.
Okay. Chat room guys were asking what happened. Ryan and niece and Dr. is Mark. I knew you were a guy, Mark. Sorry. We were having issues, but it looks like that Keith got it straightened out. So.
That's a real show. It didn't matter.
Although I'm seeing you on the Vidcast network, I'm seeing you twice, Keith. I see half your head. I see Mike. I see Chris.
I see Frank. On the bottom, I see me, Frank, Mike and Chris, and Keith.
Whomper, stomper, bumper, boo. Only,
And I hadn't seen Keith before now.
Heather, you know what I was... Heather, you know what I was referring to, right?
No, but that's okay.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, come on. It was a kid's show, and this gal would always, at the end of the show, she'd hang up, she'd pull up a mirror, and she'd say, Whomper, stomper, bumper, boo, tell me who.
I see.
There you go. Keith knows what I'm talking about.
Doobie a doobie.
No, I don't know that one.
What about Doobie a doobie, Frank?
Doobie a... Ooh, no, I don't know. You got me on Doobie a
Oh, that's
Doobie.
part of Rapper Room.
I don't remember Doobie a Doobie.
The show was Rapper Room. It was a New York show.
You're right. Rapper Room. Okay. Oh, good. I got something else to record of Chris.
I incriminate myself so much, don't I?
Yes, you
We haven't made him laugh enough where he snorted yet.
Oh, I'm a big fan of the laugh, snort, choke.
That's what they call what I do. They call it... No.
Frank, you don't have the snort recorded?
I do. I wasn't in the file for that. Here we go.
Oh, but we have it in Masterpiece Theater. There's still time for the snort.
That's true. We could...
Yes!
That was a forced snort.
3,
What a real snort.
2. Could you snort every time I come back from a break? Yes.
It's like, it'll be like the beginning of the show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, here's one.
All right, we only have a half hour left.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, and we're going to give away another Disney Panama hat. Again, chat room, I need the first person to answer. So, Chris, I need you to help me out there with the first person to answer in the chat room of these really hard trivia questions. And and I believe Ryan in the chat room asked me where these questions or these cards come from. This is the Disney Seen It game. And these cards are from Disney Seen It. And let's see what tough question we have. I just shuffled it, and I just that's the same card. How did that happen?
The first person to make me laugh, snort, choke gets a prize.
Oh, okay. Well, this will be probably another fairly easy one. Okay, first person to answer. 2 Disney animated classics. Remember, these are animated classics. 2 Disney animated classics have made it into Broadway shows. What are those 2?
More than 2 of them.
That's easy.
Yeah, there's actually more than 2
There's
at
more
this
than
point.
There's more than 2 now.
Well, yeah, no, Mary Poppins does not count because it's a long.
It's not Mary Poppins. There's
Or
Yeah,
just
don't
name
answer.
2.
Mary Poppins, but I can count at least 3 off the top of my head that are Broadway shows.
Okay, well, name 2, chat room, animated classics of Disney that have been made into Broadway shows.
The
Probably
chat
the 2
room
most
way-
popular.
Yeah, we might be waiting here a while for an answer.
I don't know how far delayed they are, but usually it's not this bad.
Are we on a delay in case somebody says a boo-boo?
Romper room. They're just now talking about romper room.
Yeah, that's delayed.
Wait, Keith, are we on a delay in case somebody says something they shouldn't, or why are we on such a delay?
Apparently we are. Romper room.
What's that?
So, go on with the show, and we'll keep an eye on the chat.
Romper room? Is that like Rumpus room?
Well, okay.
There we go.
Hey, that was a good
Rumpus
snort.
room.
That was a good snort to record, so that was great.
Beckerman.
Okay, well, if we're on this much delay, then there'll be answers that will pop up here in a moment. So why don't we go ahead and, Chris, why don't you go ahead and share with us your new segment on the show?
Good evening, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood cast member, Chris Telfer. I like to share with you a few views of what I call my view of the world. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Good night.
That's my view of the world.
You can pick up your check.
It's a great, big, and beautiful.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. I love it. It's I've been with Disney for over a year now, and it has been the best job I have ever had working for this company. It is amazing what they do for the people, for not only their employees, for their cast members, but also for their guests. What they do to go above and beyond for the guests every day, for me, is amazing. I'm now, starting tomorrow, I will have 3 different positions at Disney. My first being at Wider World of Sports in guest operations there. Second one being what I just left and what I call my home currently is was working in recreation at 2 of the most beautiful resorts on property, Grand Floridian and the Polynesian. And I will greatly miss my family at the Grand Floridian and Polynesian.
Your Ohana.
My Ohana. Ohana means family. That was horrible. But now I get to work at the
most magical place
inside of. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got one answer. We need one more.
That's not, I don't see the answer.
No.
That technically doesn't count.
So until we see the right answer, we'll keep going. But I get to work at the Magic Kingdom, right on Main Street, right where it all started for the East Coast. I get to interact with thousands of people every day. Dr. Tigger?
Dr. Tigger got it.
Oh, well.
Yes.
No. Little Mermaid and Lion King was...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
got it
who's that?
before him.
Who's niece?
Niece 42.
Niece 42? Niece,
All right.
you got it.
So Niece 42, and I know Niece, and I'll send them a DM with the information to get their prize. But go ahead, Chris. You're talking about that you're gonna have 3 roles at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, I get to work on Main Street USA now, and and I'll be doing a little bit of everything there, and it's gonna be really awesome. People say that sometimes people look at Disney through rose-colored glasses, but I think Disney helps us look through it. You look at this company and everything that it does for the people that are there, and everything that it does for the guests, and it's pretty awesome. They help make dreams come true every day. You see a lot of people that are here for Make-A-Wish. Their wish is to meet a certain character or meet Mickey. And it's truly inspiring. And sometimes I think about it and I get a little, verklempt. I get a little verklempt. But I would not want a view of any other place.
Nope.
What other job do you have that ends with fireworks every night?
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this company, they have fireworks shows every night. I get to see fireworks every night. It's pretty cool.
You hear them from your house.
I hear them from my house.
I hear them from you. We'll know what it's like that second night.
Yeah. So it's, I think my view of the world is pretty awesome. And that's my view of the world.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
This week I'll go a little more in depth, but or next time.
But
starting.
Hey, it was your first one, man. It was good for your first one.
Thank you.
All right. Now, you ready? Do you have the script in front of you?
I'm pulling it up right now.
All right.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pull mine up too.
I'm warming up for a second. Give me a second, and I will be okay.
Let's see here.
Okay. I am ready whenever you are, Franklin.
Oh wait, hey, I've got music for this.
Oh.
You want some? Yeah, you want some?
Rainbow Connection.
I will. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Don't joke.
I can't think of only one.
There is only one song about rainbow. It's the Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow.
One summer over.
Okay. So here we go, guys. What we're going to do, Masterpiece Theater, is Chris and I are going to do a little scene. From Empire Strikes Back. And this dialogue comes from the scene where Luke is going to be fighting. He's fighting Darth Vader. And so here we're going to do This is Goofy and Kermit as Darth and Luke Skywalker.
Dang it, Heather wins. Hers is bigger.
Oh, she got Yoda.
You got Yoda!
Yeah, she's got a Yoda there.
I want to get the Yoda backpack.
Oh.
That's what he is.
For people in the chat room, they're actually watching us play with our toys. I've got my Darth Goofy here, and Heather's got her Yoda backpack, which looks like a big old Yoda. And if you've listened to other shows, previous shows, we found out that people thought it was an ugly baby. And those watching just saw Keith's gut. So thank you.
Ready? Hold on. Are you ready for this? Bam!
Yeah.
I win. Mine is biggest.
Actually, she got the same one.
That's a huge one. I've got my R2D2, but I got him from.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's the one I've got. The one Mike's holding is the one I have.
We all got R2s.
Wait. But I've also
the only one without an R2 now.
That's okay. I've got Mickey, Mickey, Jedi Mickey, and Darth Goofy.
Okay. Go get Darth Mickey.
All right. We're
All right. So
we are burning.
We're just playing with our toys, folks. Sorry. All right. So we
Broadcast time. We are wasting.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Broadcast time we are wasting.
You didn't know I could do Yoda, did you? All right.
I got Darth Mickey.
Oh man.
What?
All right.
The Force is strong in this one.
Okay, here we go. Let's do the Goofy Vader and Kermit Luke, and this is the fight scene between the two, Luke and Vader, in Empire Strikes Back.
The fear does not reach you. You have learned more than I anticipated.
You'll find I'm full of surprises.
Gosh, can I too. Your future lies with us, Skywalker. Now you will embrace the dark side. Gosh, Obi-Wan knew this to be true.
No!
Gosh, there's much Obi-Wan did not tell you. Come, the Empire, you know, the big guy, he'll complete your training.
I will marry Miss Piggy or die first.
Okay, now you broke me up. That won't be necessary. All too easy. This is perhaps you're not as strong as the Emperor thought.
Time will tell.
Gosh, your agility is impressive. Let's see what other skills you've learned. Oh, I feel it now. Your fear, your anger. Good. Oh, gosh, let the Force flow. Hate me. I'm the one who destroyed your family. Attack. Take your revenge and destroy me. There is no escape. You will use the dark side of the Force or perish. Let your hate flow and save yourself.
Powerful you have become. The dark side I sense in you.
There you go. We're done. Yay!
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side?
Cool. Thanks for being with us on Masterpiece Theater. Okay, and so, gosh, guys, everybody in the chat room, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Mike.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here and hanging out with us.
You're welcome, guys.
Thanks, Mikey.
Anytime.
Thank you, Mike.
And that was fun for you to join in and help Chris with the news for the Disney World, so we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And Heather, Chris, Keith, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, much love. And
Keith, thanks, Heather. Thanks, Mikey.
Thanks
for those,
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Keith, and the Vidcast Network.
that's right. Check us out. Check us out. Our website, Mr. Frank's Wild Rides, RIDES.com. And you can check us out. The show on Twitter is at Mr. Frank's Wild WLD Ride. And like I said, we're going to be here in hopefully another month. That's what I was told. That we'll have a brand spanking new website with a bunch of updated things, including it'll have not only a blog for Heather and for Chris, but it will also have my Disney poetry blog, and also it's going to encompass my Missouri travel report. So that'll be fun. So everybody, thank you so much. We appreciate the support, the following us and coming to the shows, watching us on Vidcast Network, and just remember to take care of each other, spread a little Disney magic, because we can all use that. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
That's it.
Yay!
Yay!
so-
Thank you, Mike. I really thank you.
Thank you.
So I have to exit. I'm going to exit the Hangout and restart it and re-invite everybody.
Can we have Mike be our marathon correspondent?
Yes, that would be fabulous.
Can we do that?
So I have to restart the Hangout. So
Okay.
we have to come right back.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Yes,